We, the McDonald family, are on our way back to...
Ontario!
Yes, Ontario. We're on our way back to Ontario. Ollie has a baseball tournament tonight, and we are all very, very excited about that. Should be a lot of fun. The entire weekend, I took the entire weekend off. Friday, no Saturday. Sunday night, we're going to be back to the 15th race. Greatest Sunday. Sunday night, yeah. But that'll be easy to do. Late night last night, we talked about the races. I was okay with that. I can update everybody and say that Ready for Landing and Did Not Know are at Northfield Park now. They left this morning from Ontario. We'll try to race Ready for Landing next week at the Meadows, maybe. I want to get to the bottom what went on because they did scope them last night. No blood, no mucus, no redness in the throat, they said. That just leaves tying up for the most part, or sickness. I mean, you think you would have saw the sickness in the scope. So no, just tying up. Don't know. We'll get to the bottom of it one way or another. This morning we had a couple of qualifiers. Sirius Dragon looks like he turned in an okay qualifier again. 56 again, 27 and 2 on the end of it, so he's ready to go. And Dominion, 2, 1 and 3, 28 and 4 on the end of it. He's ready to go. So 2 more horses ready to go in Ontario. That's good. You saw Captain Incredible train today. He is going to Harry's Barn this weekend also. He's leaving Saturday to go to Ontario. I just made the decision that I don't feel that I want to have him, nor would he. He could be ready for Oak Grove, but I feel we have him on the right path and a pretty impressive path, and I want to keep him there. To be frank, I've had a lot of people tell me how much they like him. People that I hold in high regard, people that know what they're talking about, that have gone with him. He's not without his imperfections. His front ankles bother him a little bit. I see once in a while they get a little puffy. So that will be in the notes to Harry. Does he need maybe a little stabilizer plate on his feet up front? I don't know. Again, doesn't matter what I think over here. It's how he is over there. His training mile was very good today, regardless. Can you open that back up? So we had a Sirius Dragon qualify. We had Dominion qualify. We had our races from last night. Then we went to the sets today. Man, I was thoroughly impressed with the youngsters. Very, very impressed with them. Had a number of people asking about questions. A couple of scratches. Are they okay? Yes, they're perfectly fine. Dancing by myself. Where's he at? I trained him in 213 or 214 today by himself, but don't get too excited. He's at that place in time where he's at a gear a little bit. Did I go a mile and 13? Yes, but I was as close to 210 as I was 25. So it's going to be a lot of rinse and repeat with this guy. We saw it with Gypsy Hill. It's no different with the babies. The speed is there. We can tell that he's getting a little frustrated with his gait. So we're going to do what we can to try and help him out. So he trained fine today also, all in all, I guess, all things considered. And the rest of the sets I was thoroughly pleased with. Now, set number one, Rosetta had made a break. She just looked a little agitated. Track was firm first time out of the barn. It looked like when Amy cleared off the lead, she kind of just lost her attention for a minute and rolled off stride. I'm not worried about Rosetta. She's sound, she looks great, and she can fly. We were trying to go slower with everybody, Tay, between 25 and 30 with everybody. The only set that went faster than 25, actually, only one that went faster than 27, I believe, was Captain Incredible's mile, went 221 the last set. So first set we were kind of walking along. Memento Mori continues to solidify himself, I think, as king of the hill. I think at the stable right now, he is really, really good. Now Joey's been going with him, and Joey loves the horse. But from what I can see, he's been doing it well from a multitude of different positions. On the front, first over, from well off the pace, up the inside. The horse just understands his work now and is starting to look really, really good. Aunt Lily looked fantastic today. Green Glitter looked fantastic today. We were scooting a little bit down the lane. Weren't trying to step on it too much, but the horses are used to it now. And we get to that lane, they got to take off a bit. Arrowhead and Hanover circled up around them, and I let Memento Mori right beside me. I thought we'd trot together to the finish, but Mori wasn't long putting me away. He's just a fast colt. So Everybody in that set I was happy with. Not too worried about it. Westland Warrior Jason actually fessed up after and said he stepped on a wheel with him. When Joey went by, he said, I just put him in a dumb place and I just touched a wheel and he made a break. That was my fault. I said, well, there's a decent chance he might touch a wheel in his racing career if I'm driving him. So Westland Warrior and Rosetta both made breaks, but from where I sit, neither one of them non-consequential. I don't really care, to be honest. Either one of those breaks, neither of them bother me. Second set, yes. Somebody said, did you not just say that you trained she sits at the bar in 2.9? Yeah, I did. And she went back in this set on Friday. Well, it does help to be married to the race secretary. I think sometimes she sits at the bar. It wasn't a little easy, but I was debating whether to even train her today, but I just thought I didn't want to miss another training day this week, so I thought I'd put her in a softer set. It was funny because Amy was jogging her around. Here, you should be in the shot too. Now, Amy was jogging her around before, and she's like, she used to be grabby in the warm-up. Now she's two fingers. She goes, I don't know if she needs that hood. I don't know if she needs the snake cord. And I said, that's no problem. You can take it off. Just to read, did she need them today in the mile? Amy was right over top of my shoulder the entire mile, which I am happy with. That's exactly where I want the filly to be. And then when she moved her, she just kind of... But I mean, she's in with horses she's supposed to beat up on, right? Speed of Sound has been... We went 2.9 in the Berry Spike, so she's been 14 seconds slower than she sits at the bar. Mountaineer Prince finished up his mile very good today. Wander Hill, much better, Jason said today. He alluded to the fact that he might have made a break, but I don't think he did. I think he was just talking in general. He said his gait was much better. He had the shoes turned around, and I think as those corks wore off the toe, he was slipping and just couldn't function. And you could tell. I went with him. He just felt like there was a complete power outage. Before he was making breaks. Now he was just slow. So we had put a different kind of shoes on him, turned them back the right way, and squared his toes up a little bit. Jason said, much, much better today. Much better. Never Lose Felix finished up beside everybody that made a break after the wire. This guy, he's starting to push my buttons. He's like, I made it to the wire. What if I run? I wonder how angry he'll be if I run right here, right after the wire, because officially speaking, I did not make a break in the mile, but I want to make a break as close to after the mile as I can just to see how angry Anthony can get. And that's what Felix did to me today. But he was fine. The break from O'Hill, no, I saw the shoe come off. She lost her shoe and made a break, just like that. And Daryl had said to me, he goes, shoe's gone. And when she was on the run. So she had lost it and made it about 3 or 4 strides further and just rolled off stride. We don't have a lot of weight on her. She does wear flip-flops. So, again, I'm going to give her a wide berth in this regard. She's been training great. Just simply lost a shoe today. So we had Mountaineer Prince. It was good. She sits at the bar. It was very good. One lady, what a night. Did her work again. And as I said to everybody, not racing till August. Not really a big deal. But did her work well today. Speed of Sound, Jason said, I wasn't really with the pack, but she did her work well. He said when she puts it all together, I think she's going to be a nice horse. He said she was hitting the jog cart already. That mare, she's a big, big girl. And then Wander Hill was good. Never Lose Felix. Yes, officially speaking, he didn't make a break, but he made a break after the wire for no particular reason. So it's just a matter of more work for Felix. And O'Hill No was great also. Third set, we went out. Freedom Hill was scratched. I hate Grand Slam Dio. Actually, Allie's got great. I could see what Jason was saying. He said he just rolled up on Jason Merriman's shoulder and he kind of wandered a bit and rolled off stride. Well, Allie is literally itching for him to move into the principal's office. And if he didn't have races until August, like if he was slated to race July 1st or 10th or 12th, he would be doing some kind of heavy lifting right now, I can tell you what. This guy's attitude is getting under my skin. And it's not that he won't do his work. It's almost like he'll make a break and snicker at you. It's almost like you can hear it. And we'll see who's snickering here in a few weeks if he keeps it up. He'll be working very hard. But for right now, just put the work in, and allow him, I'll give him the benefit of the doubt for a little bit longer, to go out and just do his work. Remember, he had missed all that other time when all the other babies were acting up at the start of their season, the start of their training season. This guy is still doing it, but he was, 5-6 weeks late to the party. So as much as I don't want to give him the benefit of the doubt, 1, he's not racing till August, and 2 would be French, 2, he 2, or D, he did get a slower start than everyone else. But everybody else in that set was absolutely awesome. I only looked at it once. I can't tell if the Priest got up. I think he did get up to beat Bluebird Tuxedo Hill. But I'm getting a real good look at Bluebird Tuxedo Hill. Doesn't mind the front. He actually likes first over, and he's not that hardcore sprinter from off the pace. So Bluebird Tuxedo Hill was very good today, and I like what I saw from him. You can see where he's at his best. First over, he likes to be first over. First over around the front end. He's not a big...
He doesn't like sitting.
He's not a sprinter. He can sit, but he's not a sprinter, so he can't come from 5th and circle the field or charge up the inside. He likes to take a run at them. What's wrong, Addie Bear? What's wrong with your phone? Well, Mommy can look into that for you. She can look into that for you. So the Priest and Bluebird Tuxedo Hill were noses apart. I was right beside them. I was very happy with the way Grand Slam Deal finished up her mile. I thought her hobbles were a little tight today, and I made them that way. It's not that they weren't that way. Addie. But I believe the ropes, I told you, I think the ropes shrunk up a little bit from all the use. Because Kings County was 59 inches loop to loop. I make them at 66. Kings County was 59 the other day. That's why I made them new hobbles. The ropes were too short, and I guarantee you I would never, ever, ever make a set of hobbles at 59 inches. So the rope must expand and shrink up a little bit, I guess. I don't know.
Stretch.
Well, I think it literally expands and gets bigger and then shrinks up from the length. I believe, anyway. So Priest, Bluebird, Tuxedo Hill were great. I don't play nice charging up the inside. I was on the outside, and Ellie's got great, made a break. A great set number 3. Set 4, Cadeau is starting to come around. You see him every week, he gets a little better. It's because his feet were killing him. We got him shod, got his shoes glued on. Nick Clegg actually did it, just a tremendous job shoeing the horse. Enos, 1, can't weld aluminum. We have aluminum mushroom bars on him. And 2, that fiberglass just kept breaking the stuff that Enos had put on there. So next stuff, it doesn't appear that it's going to break anytime soon. So Cadeau was good. High hopes. After she thawed out, I couldn't make her make a break. So I think that maybe I just under warmed her up maybe before we trained, because I was a little frustrated where she made a break. It didn't appear that she had to, and then the rest of the way I couldn't make her. Like in the last turn, I gave her an opportunity to run. Never thought about it. Finishing up the mile, she was good. After the mile in the turn, never offered to run, and again took off down the lane. Very strong filly. Mentally, she's getting there, but it's baby steps with her. LT Troubadour was good again also. Gymboree was scratched just because she had a rough week. She was sick for the first part of the week. We did train her very slow on Wednesday, and Amy had noted and just said, why don't we give her the weekend off? And we did. Addie, stop at the phone, or tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to roll down that window, and I'm going to throw it right out the window. What do you think of that? No. Are you going to stop with your whininess?
No.
Okay, well then no phone for you. And now it will come with an apology. Okay, well that's great. I'm not that worried about your phone not working. You're 5 years old. Can I get you a beer or anything? No?
I don't like that.
Oh, well that's good. I hope it stays that way. Manhattan Money, not his fault at all, pounding the jog cart. That's the last time you're going to see Manhattan Money train in the race bike. He's too big on the jog cart. He's too big. I could literally hear him crushing Joe Cramp's stirrups before he made a break. Joe pulled up and he goes, wasn't his fault? I said, oh, I'm well aware. I could hear what he was doing. So Manhattan Money's going to have to start going in the race bike. He's just too big. Ollie, what are you doing? How far are we from the border? I don't know. We're going to say an hour and 40. Why? Well, honey, it's 1:21 and we're slated to get to our house at 4:04. So if you figure that out, here's a little math problem for you. It's an hour and 40 minutes from the border to our house in Guelph. So you tell me how far we are from the border. Senior math mark. This should take a while. Southwind Idex was the set winner. What about Southwind Idex winning the set? Daryl said he was good. Said he was very good. And he's a great guy. Trained on Wednesday, trained back today. He was okay. Everybody in that set was good or okay. I thought that Cadeau won it, but Daryl said he won it, I think. Did you get a look at who won it? You were scratched. I thought Daryl said he won the set, but I thought Cadeau did. Either way, everybody in the set trained very good. High hopes, recovered to be a very close fourth. I believe I just have to warm her up a little harder, I guess, because she was fine after she made that initial break, which is very weird.
I think she's just in a habit of doing
Well, she's been good for a while. She hasn't done it on me. Very pleased with the last 2 sets of the day. The Pacers were very good. That entire group of set number 5 were even Blue Ventura in behind everybody. We never really stepped on the gas, maybe the last 100 yards. But man, those are 3 really nice horses. And I am very happy and pleased with Gorgeous Package. I mean, it's pretty hard for her not to be the underdog of the season. The Rudy Award. Just such a nice filly and so sweet to drive. I never would have thought that about her. She was so choppy and, borderline schizophrenic, training down and goofy and scared of everything.
You got them all a bucket to drink. They all have to come back.
You guys all have to pee now. So I guess we know what we're going to do. Yeah, well, they're going to have to wait a little bit. We'll go in Angola. Is there any bathrooms even in Angola now?
Oh, there's porta potties.
Porta potties. They're nice. Oh my God. I would pee on the side of the road. So Gorgeous Package was absolutely fantastic. The Rosa and Alexander, much better. Much better. We did put knee boots on her. I trained her the other day, trained her hard. She was awesome and won the set. But I looked down and I noticed a couple of times she did get mighty close to her knee. In fact, she might have touched it once. So I just said, put knee boots on her to Murphy blind inside. Amy said she was great. And obviously Rosa and AJ was awesome also. And obviously you can see that Rosa and AJ now with the gear we have on them, we got them right. They'll sit now and behave. He never made one noise behind me. Not a noise. So Rosa and AJ getting better. We're on track with everybody on the pacing side. Super happy with set 5. Set 6, that will be the last time Captain Incredible trains for a while at Northfield Park, and he made it a winning training set. He was great. Foxy Seaside sporting her new knee boots. She was great also. Fire and Shine looked very good. Dancing in My Socks was looking for room down the lane. And even Jason's horse, what's his name? Twin Bee Levitate. Everybody in that set looked very good. We won a mile, I believe, in 2:21 with the last half in 1:08. Really happy with the entire crew in there. Captain Incredible, though, man, he's just such a classy looking horse. I can't wait to see what Harry thinks of him when he gets him to Ontario. But for now, right now, those were all your sets, and I was really happy with what I saw from Ohio. Tomorrow, it's Ontario. Danny told me he trained everybody hard on Thursday morning, so we'll go kind of much slower.
I can't go then. I gotta have
What? At 8?
Yeah.
But do you have to stay at 8?
There's no time to leave.
Yeah, okay. Because we're starting at 7:45.
He has to be there at 8. Plays at 9.
Well, can we drop him off earlier? Like drop him off at 7:30? Like he has to be there at 8. Like 8 is the last minute. You're supposed to already be here with your suit on.
8 to 9.
8 to 9, then warm up. Well, we'll figure it out later. Anyway, so that's what's going on tomorrow. That's what went on today. We have some horses racing tonight. Good luck to everybody racing over the next 3 days. As I said, I'm very excited, but the bulk of my attention is going to be paid to the young man in the back. Wish us some luck. We will need it. I hope you guys have a great weekend. Take care.